Osmophobia. Chapter 1. Alone. Jade liked the city before it awoke. Early mornings were kinder. The sidewalks hadn't filled yet. The buses still sighed instead of groaned, and the air belonged to no one in particular. At this hour, the city didn't stare. She crossed the street with her phone in her hand, screen glowing faintly against the gray of dawn. She wasn't reading anything, just swiping randomly through CapClaw. The soft glow of her phone was a sanctuary, a polite excuse to keep her eyes down, and her thoughts, well, elsewhere. It was easier than watching random faces do that thing, when eyes squint and the jaw tightens. Hate that. Emerald Park was just up ahead. It was a lush green heart of coziness, surrounded by the cold steel and concrete of the city. The moment Jade stepped into the park, her posture visibly relaxed. Just a little. Open air, trees, distance, space for scent to thin out and behave itself instead of hovering around her like a smelly ghost. Or, well, maybe a putrid phantom. Or no, a belching banshee? Or, well, you know. The park didn't care. That alone made it better. She followed the same path she does every morning. Routine mattered. It was nice to have structure. The bridge over the pond was like something out of a fairy tale. Gray stone with age, softened by years of footsteps and weather. Her bench waited on the far side. Jade sat and crossed one leg over the other. Her large flowing tail wrapped around her legs gracefully. She lounged like it was her own couch in her apartment. No one was around. No one would be looking at her anyway. This was her safe space. She scrolled through her phone lazily. A video of some guy getting his face stuck on a plunger. Messages she'd already read. Reminders to work out she ignored hours ago. Jade sighed as her tail twitched and swayed. A cheetah jogged past. His eyes grew wide as he slowed just a fraction before veering wider than necessary. Some lynx guy in a blue peacoat turned the corner, spotted her, and awkwardly turned the other direction. Jade pretended not to notice. Being the only skunk in a city full of judgmental did that to you. You became very good at pretending, even better at ignoring. A master of knowing exactly how much space to give someone so they wouldn't have to ask. 10 feet was good. Not showing up was even better. A cool breeze drifted over the pond, sending ripples cascading over the water. Jade closed her eyes and tilted her face toward the wind. She could smell the grass, crisp air, and a hint of herself, who, despite everyone's expectations, smelled of roses. Jade kept herself incredibly clean. She kept her fur exquisitely pristine, plus it didn't hurt that the shower was another of her safe spaces. She stretched her arms to the sky and arched her back with a groan. While her hands were sky high, she started playing with the bracelet on her left arm. Thin leather cord, dark green jade charm that clicked softly as she moved. She got it from her mother. It was familiar. It was safe. Jade leaned back against the bench and listened, the breeze swaying the nearby branches, the distant hum of traffic, someone laughing far enough away that it didn't feel directed at her. She checked the time. 10 minutes. Plenty. Generous, even. Jade stood, brushing off her shorts, and took one last look at the pristine pond. She liked to leave before the day started, before the park filled, before the mood changed to prejudice. She walked away, eyes trained on her phone. On the bench, unnoticed, her bracelet lay where it had slipped from her wrist, the jade charm catching the golden morning light as the breeze stirred. This has been Osmophobia. The story continues.